Hello guys, I'm really happy to see this Bitcoin at this 100K level, and without wasting time, we can start this video by doing some analysis and as of now where we are heading. And yeah, this is a really happy moment for every single crypto space people here. So Bitcoin 100K, and this was a totally psychological level that the people were anticipating in the space. 100K Bitcoin. So uh, yeah, the question is where we are gonna go right now. So the price. In terms of price, when it comes to measuring the targets of the BTC or any other asset classes by using the technical analysis, it's a that's a lot of problematic. So let me guide you guys how could have derived this price target from this chart itself. So there was a lot of ways. We had a price pattern of this big and massive flag pattern over here. So this can be taken as a nice flag pattern. Okay, it's pulled from here, so we could clone it and keep that over here. So according to this, the price could go to this level and here. So that's around 125 or something. That could be the potential target of this flag pattern that is formed here. So but it can be like a straight way of going like this, this whole pattern over here. This was another move from this leg. There was also that sort of a flag pattern. You can see this. Okay, and this tiny pattern over here, this was something which created a lot of liquidity into this move, could cause this and flag here, um, break out from that, cloning it, got this target, and again. So it was a nice move. Technically speaking, there was totally a lot of patterns which already told us and gave us some indicator of this move, the last move. So, um, short-term analysis can see this daily BBWP is at the downside, so which is telling us that there can be an imminent big move coming. So the volatility indicators, as always, it won't tell us what's the direction it has. It doesn't has that ability to tell us where the direction is gonna be. So we are gonna be looking at the trend. It's uptrend. But the momentum is something. Does it have the momentum to go and still continue to the upside, or is there any decrease in the momentum? That's what we are going to be looking for the second time. So if you're going to be looking at here, we can see the momentum. There is a less momentum, and the momentum is we are losing the momentum, and so technically speaking, we are not having that much capacity to still maintain the trend. So it could be probably more probably to the downside, and we are having a lot of ways to get some correction here. So some inefficiencies over here. And this also, so technically speaking, seeing some more to the downside and some consolidation could be really happier to see some healthy correction. And there was, explaining some other things that I did. I had placed some short positions over here. Unfortunately, I got stopped out from, this move. There was hidden bullish divergence at that time, but these things like the hidden divergences are sometimes won't work that much. Like the regular divergences, both has some sort of a hit ratio, and if you are comparing them, you can see that the hidden divergences are, playing out too little than the another thing, like the regular one. So you could see that the RSI was coming down, but the price was going up. That was what we call as hidden bullish divergences, and it just did played out really well. So yeah, that's it all about. Um, so technically speaking, that's you know, um, we are losing the momentum, and I had anticipated some sort of a move to the 21 moving average. Could we get it? Where is that? CT moving average. That's a lot of, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're saying like I should um, remove all of the indicators, but I can't be like the volume. It's the mandatory part, and okay, we're gonna get a lot of moving average. Okay, 21 daily. We got into this 30 SMA, and we are left with the green one. That is 55, I guess. Okay, could be a good level to get some decent corrections, short-term corrections. Yeah. And then if you can go in the settings and you can see inputs here. 30 here, 21 here. This is EMA. Okay, cool. We have got that correction into the 30 SMA, and next 55 could be really well. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think so. Like, getting some more choppiness because the volatility is already to the downside. So that move to the downside could be really, sooner, I expect. Because yeah, I mean, we are not having the momentum. That's the issue. We are below all the short-term trend, and 200 EMA in the fall really could be a really nice place to meet for the price to get some sort of a correction. Okay, yeah, that's the short-term update on BTC, and we are gonna be doing some more analysis. I did let's check it out, guys. That this is the Bitcoin's data analysis that I did by collecting the data of BTC from 1 minute. That's from the you can see the price. Yeah, I mean from the $4 level. I mean it's the data from the 2012. So guys, yeah, even I missed those things. They're all having some regret on missing some $4 Bitcoin. Okay, so I did this analysis. This is like basically, you can see the price. Where is that fucking price? Sorry, guys. Okay, cool. Let me just run it one more time. Maybe this is because the connection got lost or something like that, As I had put my PC on a sleep mode before. So okay, cool. This is the price, and here it is. The BTC volume. And yeah, I mean it's obvious that the lesser the price, the people would be buying more volume. So it could be like now you are buying the Doji coins or Shiba, like thousands of them or millions of them in volume, and that could be the similar situations when the BTC was like $4 level, and there is still some claims that the people could argue like there is less popularity and less exchanges, less crowd, but still, according to the price and all of these things, they were had a 1 million BTC volume, and it's drained real quick, and we got into this volume of 38. Yeah, the reason behind of it is simple because now the Bitcoin costs like 90,000 US dollars, or even it passed like 100K, so it's expensive nowadays. So we can purchase like millions like that as we did before, like not us, but the people, generally speaking, the crypto space early adopters. But here, when it comes to this USD value, we had a bigger amount of USD value in January 2021 when the price were like, okay, I'm gonna hide it. January 2000. This is November 2021, and okay, so this is April. January, yeah, here had the biggest USD volume, and the people were into this space at those times. I don't know why. Maybe this post-pandemic time, people sitting with the cash, going into the crypto, entering. A lot of people were playing in the crypto space, and I don't know. Those things could, cause a lot of catalyst acting. But nowadays, the volume is just, picking back, but not the similar one as we could see these times. Like, declined, got again this March, a big USD volume. Yeah, I mean, there could be other reasons like this is just price one exchange data, maybe people buying some different exchanges. This is not the aggregator one, but if I could get some aggregator data, so to do this aggregation, we have to collect a bunch of data from a bunch of exchanges and aggregating them first. It could take a lot of time to do that, do this analysis. We gotta code these all of these things first by using the Google Colab. This is how I do the data analysis and finding the best statistics. Um, According to the BNB USDT, if you could place the trades at the opening of every single days and closing it at the day close, and by placing the stop losses at the daily low, yeah, it was really a profitable trade. But we can go for the daily low perspective because the daily low is only done after the day ending. So we could use these statistical measures by using the logics and by placing the yesterday's low. That could be one of the reasonable things to trade. So, but most of the time, the yesterday's low acts as a big pivot, and it often breaks. So, if you are putting that as a stop loss, there is have a good chance that you might get be stopped out from the trade. So, that's all about it, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna wind this video up here. This is like a 12-minute video, a lot of insight probably. But yeah, I mean, you could use the pitchfork to, to find out what's the long-term target by using the monthly charts here. So let me just one second, the Coinbase or the index chart. Okay, so I just have posted this already Twitter a few minutes ago. So here, if you could draw like this, we are about to get the target done for the bull cycle, and yeah, I mean it's not obvious like still the trend is intact, it's bullish, everything is looking good, but at least over the short term we could see potentially see some sort of a washout. People are crazy and everybody getting into the space. Bunch of open interest shake god is really good. It keeps the market healthier. That's why I'm still anticipating some sort of a downside move, potentially to make some more long positions into the market. Okay, that's what my view is right now. So that's it all. Okay, guys, see you next video.